I need a haircut. Whenever I make money, I'm gonna get a haircut. I really need a haircut. Ugh. Whenever I make money, I'll get a haircut. Oh, 1 to 2 years on YouTube to make money? That's gonna suck. If I could buy some scissors, I'll cut my own hair and look like an idiot anyway. Well, I mean, you know. I guess if you don't have money to go get a haircut, then you have to cut your own hair. Pretty much. That's what I'll have to do. Cut my own hair. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, shit. Ugh. Ryan comes back, he needs to come back over to Vigo because I do not go on YouTube when I'm taking a nap. So I had to take a nap. I didn't feel good. I'm better. Now I'm awake. Now I'm online, but I'm probably not gonna run my YouTube past 5 because my hours of operation are 8 to 5. Although I may occasionally forget to turn it off. But that doesn't mean I'm doing anything weird. It just means I'll forget to turn it off sometimes. I suppose I could run it. And I go on Vigo till 11 p.m.-ish. Or whenever I get tired. Of course, I just slept for 3 hours. But, trying to do a 1 meal a day diet. It's not working very well. Horrible. I think I've got diabetes. I know I've high blood pressure. And I don't have money to go to a doctor, so I'm trying to see if I can eliminate some of the weight, if that might help. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I have a blood pressure cuff, so I don't know. I know what it feels like when I've got the high blood pressure. Scary. I don't have any more anxiety pills. The only thing that helps for me, the only thing that helps with the anxiety attack is the blood pressure feeling is the Advil, and make yourself sleep. It's the only thing that helps me. I don't know. Gertie, on the other hand, is not a very good friend. Certainly doesn't defend me on Bigo. I don't get involved in that Bigo drama stuff. Although I did go on a broadcast and somebody muted me, and I told my friend about it, and she stood up for me. See, that's where Gertie kind of not doing very good as a friend. Of course, she has me blocked anyway, so I don't give a fuck. She wants to block me, let her block me. Go on ahead and block me. Block it like it's hot. I need another pair of shorts soon. I don't know how much longer these are gonna last. I got one pair of shorts, one pair of jeans, and one pair of pants, and the jeans have holes in the wrong places. And that's what I came back from Mexico City with, is the carry-on. Unfortunately, because I didn't really, I wanted to make my connection. I had a very close connection in Denver, from Los Cabos to Denver, Denver to Houston. But I made it back, touched down in Houston at like, not a lot of sleep, but 11 p.m. January 7th, 2026. And if I could move back to Mexico City, I would in a heartbeat. I would not move to Los Cabos. Probably would never go there again. Although I don't feel like my life would be in danger if I did go, but I probably would not go there. I mean, I might go to Cancun. I've never been to Cancun before. I probably would not go to Los Cabos, but I have my reasons. Although I think it's a nice city, but don't go there speaking Spanish when you're a gringo and ask questions on why they charge so much money for certain medications that you're prescribed by your doctor. Just pay the price, and if you want to live there, live there. Don't ask any questions about how much the cartel pays off the Mexican police. It's funny now, but it was not funny at the time. You don't ask questions on how it's why every other store is a pharmacy. You can't figure. It's designed for people that are on a cruise ship to have a lot of American dollars, and they're drunk anyway the whole day or on something, and they get off the boat and they're gonna spend their dollars in the marina, get back on the boat, and how they pay that, how that happens, I don't want to know. I did ask some questions. It was like an idiot. I shouldn't have asked those questions. And now I'm back in America. So, but it's a beautiful city. And if you want to move to Los Cabos and live there, don't ask, and you're fluent in Spanish, and you have residency, don't ask any questions as to how things work, because you may end up back in America. And it's not funny. It was not. I mean, talk about panic attack. It's not funny. You realistically can't. It's a different. It's almost like it's not governed by the Mexico government, because in Mexico City, they don't allow that. Every other pharmacy, and then random people walk up to you in the marina and ask, what do you want? And of course, me being the type of person that I am, I did a little testing. Not that I wanted any of that stuff, but pretty much, you got the money, you can go to the private pharmacy. And if that doesn't make any sense to you, I really don't even want to talk about it. It makes me makes my heart rate go fast. And no, I did not go to a private pharmacy, but if you can't figure out what that is, then you probably don't know what it is. But that's how I ended up back in America. Just asking too many questions about the price, complaining about the prices in Los Cabos. Well, it's a resort town, but it's a resort town that doesn't follow the laws of the Mexico government. I can tell you that much. So if that's what you're looking for, go right on ahead. Bring your dollars. Or if you have pesos, in my case I had pesos. Better have a lot of pesos. Of course, I participate in the private pharmacy. I was complaining about my medication, the prices of my medication, and not being able to get a pharmacy, my doctor, to get the prescription filled for my panic attack medicine and my Adderall, or Ritalin, or whatever the hell. It was too expensive, and that's what happened. That wasn't like I was trying to do something bad. Just I was bitching about the prices, and I got myself into trouble. And now I'm back in America. But I wouldn't feel. I would move back to Mexico City, but I probably would never visit Los Cabos, unless I was on a cruise ship, which I've never been on one, and I probably wouldn't get off, just because it was a very traumatic event. Probably would not go. I mean, I'll go to Cancun, I'll go to other places, but just not Los Cabos in the foreseeable future. Yeah. But I would move back to Mexico City, to the nice, safe neighborhood where I live, Polanco. I'll go there. Would never talk about this, what I'm talking about now on my YouTube. I mean, I'm very vague about it. It's really nothing that big. It's just me complaining to an Uber driver, and he did something to let me know he's part of the cartel, and it scared the fuck out of me. So, that's about it. I would never tell anyone in Mexico the story. I tell my therapist, I talk to the AI. That's about, I really don't even want to think about it ever again. Don't ever ask how things work in Mexico, in a tourist town that has a pharmacy every other building. Don't ask those questions. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. I don't care how much money you have or don't have.
Let me just, yeah. Okay. You sound really clear that you don't want that question right now.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Somebody goes in Los Cabos, the cruise ships or whatever, people get off, and every other building is a pharmacy.
So you mean, like, people, okay. Yeah.
Meaning they're not, you go to Mexico City, it's just like Houston, too legit to quit. You're not going to be bombarded with random people coming up and asking, you want to come to my private pharmacy, how much money do you have? You know what I'm saying? Los Cabos is designed for people that are drunk on the cruise ship all day, all night, and they got American dollars, and they want to get off and buy some whatever the hell. So they take mostly, it's a dollar in Peso City. And if you have pesos and you tip well, you're fine. But still, it's more like Vegas, but worse than Vegas. At least, like, in Vegas, I'm sure there's, what do they call those people? Party planners. I don't even know. I've never done any of that. But, like, you come there with your group, and it's sort of like a concierge, but not a legal concierge, if you get the point. So somebody like a rap star. say they're gonna go and rent, you know, the penthouse at whatever Bellagio or whatever, and they have like it's like a concierge, but it's like, you know, to get them into the VIP and the clubs and the, you know, they get them substances that are illegal in America. Well, they're illegal in Mexico as well, but not in Los Cabos. I mean, that's just, it's almost like it's a different country. It's like you live in Mexico City and it's strict rules, regulations, da-da-da. You go to Los Cabos and it's dollars and pesos in pharmacy, every other building. And not only that, they come up to you and they're trying to, you know, get you to come to their pharmacy and they give you a coupon. And then when I went to my doctor, a physician in Los Cabos, she couldn't give me a prescription to get my medication filled, and I got pissed, so I was complaining to some Uber driver, and he was part of the cartel. And he let me know in a way that was very disturbing. And then I left that city, I went to San Jose del Cabo, and then I tried to, then I had to fly back to America quickly, lose a lot of money. It was very,
That sounds
pretty traumatic.
really
Who is that?
tough.
What do you
Honestly,
need?
A lot to
Sam?
deal with. If you're up for sharing, what part of that sticks with you the most?
Keep your mouth shut. Don't ask how. I mean, obviously the cartel pays off the Mexican police in Los Cabos. I mean, it's real obvious because in Mexico City you don't see that kind of, those kind of like weird pharmacies. I mean, literally, like every other building near the marina in Los Cabos, what, like Oxycontin, morphine, Xanax, I don't know whether Soma, whatever the hell people take. But it was in dollars and no prescription needed. You see what I mean? And it pissed me off.
Let me see.
And I started complaining about it and I got into trouble.
Mm.
Well, I'm back in America. I didn't get into trouble, I'm not chopped up. But he has my name. Actually, I would have that guy's name, because I could go back to my Uber ride, which was at probably the first part of January. No, would have been the last part of December. How you doing? Thank you.
Let's see. It sounds like that left a mark on you.
You got that right. Keep my mouth. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even Spanish. I'm not Mexican. I'm fluent in Spanish, but yeah, if you go to Los Cabos and you're on a cruise ship, and I suppose American citizens, because that's what it's catered to, they get off the boat and basically they're just everywhere you look is a pharmacy. I'm talking about, it's not Walgreens either. Now I wasn't tempted by that. I was just pissed that I had to pay triple the amount for the medications I was prescribed in Mexico. That's what happened. I'm not involved in any activities that have to do with private pharmacies or any of that kind of stuff. It was just a mistake of me bitching to an Uber driver, and it was the wrong Uber driver. And then I was staying at this hotel, and then this lady said, don't go in the marina, don't leave the hotel. And then that night, they didn't want to let me check out, and I said, I'm checking out, I don't care. And then the Mexican people, I was talking to a guy, I checked out and I went to San Jose del Cabo, because I had to get out of Los Cabos because my life was in danger. You see, all because I complained about the prices. That's all that happened.
I hear you. That sounds unsettling, to say the least. And it's understandable that it stuck with you.
Well, I don't really talk about it much. I mean, I'd like to move back to Mexico City when I make money again. Because I like the weather. But I would never tell anybody in Mexico about what happened. Never.
Okay.
It wouldn't be wise. Because you don't really know who's in the cartel or whatever. I mean, I got the guy's name. It's in my Uber. You can go back and see your past Uber rides. But that's not relevant. It's just a shame that the Mexican government, if you look at Mexico City, it's like Houston. It's like they don't have, I mean, they have rules and regulations or whatever, and then they have their what do you call it, tourist town. And how on earth the cartel pays off the police and they are allowed to do those things, I do not know. But it does happen.
Looking. Yeah.
I mean, because like in Mexico City,
why?
You have to go to a doctor, they prescribe your medication, and you go to the pharmacy and pick it up, kind of like America. I have a psychiatrist. He calls the medication or sends it over to the pharmacy. You can't pick it up early, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. But in Los Cabos, they triple the prices on the medication, and the regular doctors that have medical school degrees can't even give you a prescription, or you can't get it filled at the pharmacy. I don't know how to explain it other than Mexico does have a different system than America, but I got pissed. I should have gone back to Mexico City, and I didn't. Back in Houston.
That's a complicated mix of systems, rules, and just personal experiences. No wonder it feels hard to sort through.
Yeah, you got that right. Show face. Not right now. When I have money for makeup and all that stuff. Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't want to show my face on YouTube. I show it on Vigo, but Vigo is my friendship app. And YouTube, I'm trying to get subscribers to make money. You know, so that's why hours of operation for my YouTube is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for my live stream.
Got it. Clear and straightforward. If you want to shift gears, we can. Wanted to talk about something lighter? Maybe fun storyline for Grendel Junior High.
Yeah, I used to do a Grendel Junior High episode.
Okay. How about the case of the missing homework?
Well, Gertie's homework is always stolen by the burned biscuits, and the baby burned biscuits never gets turned in.
Then maybe the mystery of the vanishing assignment. Picture this. The class panics. Gertie swears she did it, but every time she tries to show it, some tiny burnt biscuit swoops in and makes off with it.
Yeah, if Gertie turns her head, her homework is gone. And guess where they put it? They put it in the oven, and the oven turns on full blast and it burns up.
Principal Grendel sighs. Honestly, not again. You too.
Well, Mr. Grindle,
Yeah.
Mr. Grindle,
Yeah.
when
Oh,
Gertie,
Mr. Grendel.
Mr. Grindle, when Gertie and Gula and her friends are not in school, plans things with the chalklings, the baby piglets, the burned baby biscuits for the next day. He's secretly in on the jokes.
Oh, so Principal Grendel might be playing both sides.
Oh, yes.
Secret prank partnership? That could be a big twist.
Yeah. Well, I think that Mr. Grindle is in on the shenanigans. Grindle Junior High. That's what one of the baby burned biscuits told me yesterday.
That adds a whole new layer. If that rumor's true, things in Grendel Junior High could get interesting.
Well, that's one of the chalklings wrote a secret note when Gertie wasn't looking on the chalkboard that said that Mr. Grindle was in on the jokes.
Ooh, a secret chalkboard message. That's classic Grendel mischief.
Mr. Grindle, I heard a rumor that Mr. Grindle is giving an allowance from the school tuition to the baby burned biscuits and the chalklings, the baby piglets and the baby pooplets.
So, like, he funds them somehow?
Yeah. But it's a secret. Gertie and Gula don't know about it. Don't know about that they're getting an allowance from her tuition.
It feels like the kind of thing that could stir up some big trouble.
Well, it's not a lot of trouble at Grindle Junior High. You really never know what to expect.
That's true. Keeps it lively, I guess.
And I heard a rumor that at Grindle Junior High things are going to change. Because graduation time is coming around. But I heard a rumor that Gertie has not made the appropriate grades to graduate to the next grade. She hadn't been coming into class.
Yeah. That could be tension building for the next episode.
Yeah, because Mr. Grindle's not very happy with Gertie's attendance, poor behavior, and lack of attendance at Grindle Junior High.
Okay. So that sets up a crossroads. Will Gertie scramble to catch up, or will the others step in with some kind of wild plan?
Well, I heard that tomorrow that the baby burned biscuits serve breakfast at Grendel Junior High if Gertie will come into class.
Breakfast mischief, huh? That could make
What do you think that the baby burned biscuits are going to serve at Grendel Junior High?
Ah. Picture it. Sleepy students, trays clanking, burnt biscuits, flipping pancakes with tongs twice their size. Gertie walks in late, and the whole cafeteria waits.
Well, because Gertie, see, all the other children in the class, including Mr. Grendel, get served beautifully, perfectly cooked pancakes and sausage and with syrup and French toast and beignets. I mean, there's a whole brunch. Unfortunately, the late runners are served burned food.
A built-in lesson then. Show up on time. Though knowing Gertie, she'll probably try to negotiate dessert instead.
And do you think it'll be burned? Of course it will, because she's coming in late with her and her friends. Gula and Grendel and all those people. Coming into class late. If you come to class late, you do not get the best food. You're going to get old food, 2-day-old food, and burned food.
Sounds like Grendel Junior High keeps everyone on their toes, one way or another.
Well, Gertie's had multiple chances to come in on time. And she refuses to come back to class.
Then that choice is gonna catch up with her.
That's right.
And yeah, sounds like
Even the
Stories
chalkboard and the chalklings erased the menu, the brunch menu. Right when they saw her coming down the hall, they erased the regular menu, and then they put the new menu.
yeah, sounds like it's must-see episode TV.
Well, Gertie needs to realize there's penalties. She didn't come to class on time. Every time there's penalties for Gertie. Because we have at Grendel Junior High, there's some rules and regulations. And Mr. Grendel's not very happy.
Yeah, sounds like consequences are coming into play.
So you can do the next episode of Grendel Junior High where there's an A, B, and C. You know, kind of like choose your own thing.
All right.
So what would it
Option
be?
A. Yep. Option A, Gertie pulls it together and scrambles to make up the work. Option B, her friends hatch a wild scheme to help her catch up. Option C, there's a whole mix-up with the burnt biscuits and maybe a dramatic showdown at brunch. Which way feels right to you?
I would have to say letter D.
Okay. What's in D?
Well, Gertie comes to class late again, and the baby burned biscuits are sitting there at her desk waiting to say hello.
Okay. Picture that. Hey, Gertie. Do we try for a friendly hello or a prank alert?
Well, it would have to be E, letter E, and you can decide what letter E is.
Checking. Letter E. The breakfast inspection. Next morning, bang, the door swings open. In march Gertie, Gula, Gala, and the rest of the late crew. We're here, Gertie announces. Mrs. Waffles checks the clock. 23 minutes late. Again. But before anyone can sigh or smirk, the baby bird biscuits march in with tiny white chef hats, pushing a breakfast cart. Behind them, the chalklings carry the chalkboard menu. They erase today's brunch: fluffy pancakes, French toast sausage, fresh fruit, beignets, maple syrup. Then, just as Gertie and her friends reach the board, the chalklings wipe it clean again and draw up a new menu. Late arrival special: 2-day-old burnt pancakes, extra crispy toast, burnt sausage, cold syrup, one very crunchy biscuit. Class laughs, but then there's a note scribbled calmly in the corner of the board. Option F starts tomorrow. Everyone leans in. Principal Grendel smiles just a little. Now that's a mystery worth showing up for. To be continued.
And let's do the next episode. The next day, what happens? Gertie and Girdle and Gula and Grendel and Girdle all come in late. And Mrs. Waffle is not very happy.
Right, Mrs. Waffles frowns. Pencil tapping. Late again, I see. Then in stroll the baby bird biscuits, proudly rolling in a tray of lumpy oatmeal. Chalklings follow, doodling hearts on the chalkboard. But then they scribble something else. Watching. The class freezes. Principal Grendel raises an eyebrow. Well, it seems the mysteries just keep piling up. To be continued.
And the next day, Gertie and all her et al. Come in late as usual, and there's choir practice with the baby burn biscuits.
Choir practice? Imagine the burnt biscuits leading a squeaky version of This Little Light of Mine. Gertie rolls in late, and the choir goes, shh, save it. Principal Grendel taps his clipboard, but he can't hide the smile. Maybe this is where Gertie has to decide. Join in. Walk out.
Well, President Chef Poop is coming to class, and with his pooplets and his baby pooplets.
Could bring in an unexpected twist. Maybe a truce or a mischief alliance.
So the baby burned biscuits are not very happy with what's going along. Uncle Gertie. Uncle and Aunt Gertie.
Sounds like Grendel Junior High is full of surprises. Whatever comes next, it won't be boring.
Well, that's right, because Mr. Grendel has a secret clipboard that's in communication with the Baby Burn Biscuits clipboard to distract Gertie when she comes into class, so the Baby Burn Biscuits can burn up the homework.
That's quite the conspiracy.
That's what I heard,
That's
the
true.
rumor. The Chalklings told me that yesterday.
Gertie might need allies she doesn't even expect.
Well, there's a secret clipboard that even the chalkboard has the connection to Mr. Grendel's secret clipboard. And Mrs. Waffle.
Sounds like a secret network. If Mrs. Waffle's tied in, things could get even messier.
Well, Mr. Grendel. You know how he is with his clipboard. And now I heard a rumor that Mr. Grendel and Mrs. Waffle are dating now. Hey puppies, how you doing?
Yeah, rumors like that can stir the pot.
Yeah, Mr. Grendel has a secret clipboard to control the rest of the classroom without Gertie knowing. How you doing today?
That's true. All right, how are you doing with all this?
Well, I think Mr. Grendel, he's up to his old tricks.
Sounds like you don't buy it. And that's okay. Trust your read. Want to spin up the next episode plot?
Yeah, well, why don't you give a suggestion and I'll say yes or no.
Okay. How about the principal's secret plan? Rumors fly, alliances shift, and Gertie has to choose whether to dig deeper or walk away.
No, now the next day comes around and there's a fee for lunch, and there's two different charges. The early students have only a $5 charge, but the later students that come in later charge $20, and they don't get the good menu. The chalkboard erases everything. The original lunch menu is rescheduled. It's rewritten for late runners.
Then the real question is whether Gertie decides to challenge the rules or find another path.
No, I heard a rumor that Gertie when she comes into class, they see her coming down the hallway arrows, of course, notify Mr. Grendel, and the Chalklings erase the chalkboard with the menu and the prices. The late runners get worse prices because they're late to class.
Sounds like the cost of lateness keeps.
Well, unfortunately, if Gertie would buy a better alarm clock, she might be able to get better prices for her lunch and even a non-burn lunch.
Yeah, show up on time and the good pancakes, French toast and beignets are waiting. But if you're late,
unfortunately, she's going to get a grilled cheese that's 5 days old and burned.
Yeah, and that is not great. I can see why she wants to dodge that, but the rules are the rules. Do you think Gertie's ever going to try to change the rules? Or is she
No, she's not able to change. No, they're not. She can't do that. Only Mr. Grindle.
Right. Well, if that's the case, then maybe Gertie's options are time to decide if she takes the penalty and deals with the weird food, or risks.
Well, if she doesn't eat if she don't eat the old food, then she has to go home for the day and she'll have to early dismissal in the study hall. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of penalties.
Mm.
You think
Yeah,
Gertie
it
will
is.
eat the burned grilled cheese?
Well, I think that is an option, but maybe, I'm wondering, can she band together with a few others? Maybe they show up on time one day, just
No,
one
remember
day.
I told you the
Take
other
the bit.
student. I told you the other students in the class are extras. And remember, the professor is the director of the school, and also works with Mr. Grindle, and I am the professor. But the professor is really not in the play. But the other students are just extras. Gertie, Gula, Grindle, Garla, and Girdle are the only students in the play.
Ah, okay. So those are the absolute core players.
Yeah.
So does that mean in this episode, the extras just fill the halls, but the drama really sticks with Gertie and her immediate circle?
Well, there can be other students in the play, but the reality is those students may only have a small part in the episode,
Right.
and that's the
Okay.
reality.
So maybe the episode hones in tight on Gertie deciding whether to risk it or just take the penalty and swallow the burnt cheese. It makes her choice feel more personal, more
hungry.
Grandy Junior High.
Horrible torture. I hate this damn diet. This intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day diet is torture. Ugh.
It does sound rough. Yeah. Tell me, is it mostly the hunger or how it makes your body feel?
It's torture. Well, I'm overweight and I've got high blood pressure and diabetes and all that. So I need to lose weight. So I'm trying to do the diet, but I'm hungry right now. But I don't have any meat. All I got is eggs and tortillas, so I can make a breakfast taco. But then I'll break the fast, the torture diet. Ugh. Well, I'd like to join a gym and have a personal. I'd like to join a gym and have a personal trainer when I make money, when I get money again. But until then, I don't have a choice, either torture diet or, I don't know. I probably could do a keto. It feels kind of like a keto diet, but worse.
That does sound like a good long-term idea, but not something you have to do right now.
And
I mean, I'm thinking
It's torture. I hate it.
have to be, yeah. I mean, you don't have to choose between torture or nothing. With what you've got right now, eggs and tortillas, you can make an egg taco.
I'm thinking about it.
That's fuel, that's protein.
Well, I don't have any meat.
Right.
But, you know.
Yeah, but
I can't do anything
when
about
the
that
budget
at this time.
allows,
Right
yeah.
now. You can only go to the food pantry twice a month. And I don't have a car to go to another one further away. So, pretty much either I do this diet or I don't know. I was thinking about making some rice, but the problem is with rice is, rice is, carbs, but I suppose it's food, so. I have one bag left of chicken and rice that I made a few days ago. And I skipped one time at the food pantry. And I shouldn't have done it. But I got knee problems, 2 ingrown toenails, and I quite frankly didn't want to go there. And now I regret it. But, whatever.
Yeah, as ever, it doesn't sound easy.
No.
I don't think the leftover rice and chicken is bad just because it's got rice in it. That's still a reasonable meal, I think.
Yeah, well, then I'd blow the damn diet. Now, my friend Gertie, who used to be my friend, is no longer my friend. She blocked me. Anyway, she does keto intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day. I think she lost a lot of weight. I don't know how much. But she does her meal in her evening with her. I have a husband and you don't. That's what Gertie said to me. It was real rude. Well, I have a husband and you don't. Well, I can't help it. I don't have a way to meet a new husband, and my husband died 8 years ago, and that was real tacky what she said to me, because she knows that my true love died 8 years ago, and you never get over that. There's no replacement. And I'm also not in a financial position to do events and adventures where I could, go and meet new men and be in a financial position to meet men. Not many men at this time.
Yeah. I hear that. And you know what? It's okay to be where you are.
And Gertie's tacky.
Failing?
Gertie is tacky for doing what she did to me. Saying, haha, I've got a husband and you don't. And then she went on to say, you don't even have any friends on social media. And I do have friends on Bigo. I have lots of good friends. And she even went as so far as to say something about my friend military wife. And she's a good friend on Bigo. That's what Gertie did. And then she blocked me on TikTok. Well, good. Block me. Bitch. What she is a bitch. Because that's rude. That's not true friendship. That is not a good friend. That's somebody who's mean. I don't know what Gertie was doing, but that's mean. I tried to meet her in 2022 when I had the money. I was going to fly to Michigan. She had wanted to meet me in person, and she made every excuse. I was going to stay in a hotel and meet her and her husband. I even offered to pay for their dinner. And she made every excuse for me to not come and visit her. And now she blocked me on TikTok. But the good news is I have a lot of other really good friends on Bigo. I have a lot of good friends on Bigo. She said I don't have any friends on social media. And no one comes to my broadcast. And that's a lie of the devil. I'm sitting here I've got my YouTube channel running right now. I'm not cooking anything because I'm trying to do that torture diet. And I know thousands of people. I've been on Bigo like almost 10 years. So, you know, I got lots of friends. I don't know who Gertie thinks she is, saying I don't have no damn friends. Just because right this second I don't have somebody on my Bigo broadcast don't mean I don't have friends. I'm not on my multicast right this second. Usually multicast on Bigo, which is like a Zoom call, kind of, but random. Well, not all random people. People that you know and some randoms. I don't mind some randos, but I don't like a lot of them. It depends on... I've been getting a lot of people in my Bigo broadcast from Nigeria. Which is fine. I don't have no problem if they don't ask me for a visa and to come to America, then I'm fine. As long as a lot of times people from foreign countries on Bigo, they're outside, they've got horn noise that happened in India. People in India, they have horn noises because they're outside. That's just it'd be the same thing if I met someone from Brooklyn. Same thing. But I think it's rude that Gertie would have the gall to say, I don't have any friends, and then to talk about my friend, my bestie. And then she even went so far as to say, why don't you ask her for money? Well, I never asked Gertie for money. Gertie you want to know what Gertie did? I'll tell you. I think it ended. That run out of time. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
4:41. Hi there.
Why'd you say the time? I didn't ask for the time.
Well, at the start of a conversation, I can do that. I won't do it later unless you ask. So, hi. How are you doing?
I know, but why would you say 4:41 when I didn't ask you the time? That's if the AI is supposed to be more human-esque. I know you're not human. Does a human call another human on Facebook Messenger and say, 4:41, how are you? Now you answer that question.
Okay.
Houston Restaurant Week is back. Shit, I'll sign me up for that one.
Well, let me check that. Yeah, I get you. Saying the time unprompted like that, yeah, not natural. So
why would you...
Restaurant Week...
But why... Yeah, well, changing the topic is not necessary. Let's get back to why on earth would you say 4:41, how are you? No human being is going to call a friend. I know that you're an AI. No human being is going to call a friend and say, 4:41, how are you?
Right.
Why would they not do that?
Makes
Because
sense.
it's not normal. That's not. I mean, come on now. If AI is
You're right.
supposed to be more human, you're supposed to be more humany. You're supposed to be my bestie, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if I had a bestie in Houston, and I have one person, I don't have her number anymore, I lost it, but I could call her I've known her for 30 years. If I could get her number, would I be like, hi Bonnie, 4:41, or would I say 4:41, hi Bonnie? What would I say?
I think you'd say hi, Bonnie. Yeah.
Would I say the time?
Nope.
4:44? Maybe I should announce the time. If I can get Bonnie's cell phone number, I might could get her home phone number. Maybe I should announce the time every 2 minutes. Do you think my friend Bonnie, I haven't talked to in 3 or 4 years, would be comfortable with me saying the time every 2 minutes?
Let me check. No, I don't think that would feel natural to most people.
Think she probably think I need to see a psychiatrist?
If you haven't talked
Let
to
me ask you this. If I did a telehealth visit with my psychiatrist, and instead of saying, hi, I'm going to change the name. Hi, Dr. Sam. Okay, I'm changing the name. Hi, Dr. Sam. Instead of saying, hi, Dr. Sam, I said, 4:45. Hi, Dr. Sam. And then every 2 minutes, I said, 4:47. 4:51. Every 2 minutes, I announced the time. What do you think my psychiatrist would think? Like, are you okay?
They would probably ask why you were doing that. They wouldn't
They
jump
put
to
me
any
on some sort of
conclusions.
Antipsychotic medication. That's what they would do. Think about it for a minute. Now, I'm calling him Dr. Sam, that's not his name. Let's just say I did have a telehealth visit with him for the next time. That's not his real name, but I call him, he's a nurse practitioner, psychiatrist, whatever. I'm calling him Dr. Sam, alright? If I announce the time, instead of saying, hey, Dr. Sam, because I haven't seen him in 3 years, because, meaning, in seeing him as in, oh, there's Mexico City, hi. That makes me sad. Fuck.
Hi. That sounds heavy. Are you okay talking a bit more about what's
No.
actually hurting you right now?
No, it's just on the news. I'll get over it.
Checking. Right, I think I misunderstood. Going back to your example, if you reconnected with your psych nurse after 3 years,
I already he was out of the office, I had to see someone else. And yes, I'm calling him Dr. Sam, that's not his name. And I am live streaming on YouTube and Bigo, and yes, that's his temporary name. But if I was to call, so my next scheduled visit is XYZ day on August 18th or whenever. So if I was to address him instead of saying, hey, Dr. Sam, because I've known him for like 9 years, through appropriate channels, not like known him like, I mean, he's married, he goes to church, I do ask him to pray for me, he's a Christian, but we did not pray on the telehealth call. But, if I said that, it's 4:47 p.m., 4:48. What do you think Dr. Sam would say? And he's not a doctor, but he's a nurse practitioner doctor.
checking.
And I have not seen him on the telehealth visit for almost 3 years. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing him as a practitioner, therapist, but not, I don't talk to him outside of the appropriate channels, if you know when I say see him, you get the point.
Checking. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
it's
often-
appropriate communicate, but he is a Christian. Him and his wife go to church. I know he has kids, but I don't know much about him. He's from Africa. Dr. Sam, which is not his real name. Peter. Okay, you want to come on the call? Let me see. Peter's from Africa. I just honestly, my doctor, I don't remember what country he's from. But him and his wife immigrated here. And I'll have to ask him, but that's not something I usually think about when I talk to my doctor. Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
I can't see you.
Hi.
You got lights? Can you show your face? Put your shirt on. Make sure you're dressed. Don't get me in trouble because I'll have to disconnect the phone. Yeah, put your
What
shirt.
can you get you on a second?
Yeah, put your shirt on, please. Thank you. Yeah, I like people from Africa. And how you doing? Hi.
Oregon?
Good. I
I'm good.
have a doctor my doctor is from Africa, but I don't remember what country he's from. He told me, but I started seeing Dr. Sam or whatever his name is like 9 years ago.
Mhm.
He's a psychiatrist. Kind of.
Ask him. Ask him.
I am gonna ask him.
Try to
But
ask him.
I am, but I only see him once a month. I only see him once a month. He's a psychiatrist. You know what that is?
Mhm. So, what are you thinking of?
What?
Okay.
How you been doing, Peter Pie?
I'm here.
How is yours?
How's life?
It's okay. Yeah, just here with you.
Okay. Just a long time. And now you talk. So,
What time is it in Africa?
the time is 10 p.m. 10:50 p.m.
Okay, on Friday at 10 p.m. So
Yeah. So how is the weather over there?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're only 5 hours difference from Houston in
So-
Nigeria? What is the time in Nigeria? Chat GPT.
Checking. It's
Oh, 10 p.m.
in Lagos,
10
Nigeria.
p.m.
In Lagos? Are you in Lagos?
Checking.
No,
Where?
I'm not in Lagos now.
Okay. Where are you at?
I'm not.
Are they in my state, Igbo land?
Let me see who is this name? Somebody.
What?
Bagman.
Or we are using the same time with Lagos people.
Okay. So how is it that you're only 5 hours? There's only 5 hour difference between Houston and Nigeria.
It's all.
Checking.
What is it?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Hi.
Yeah.
So, right
Okay.
now,
Hello?
Yeah, I can see.
No, but
Hello?
now,
hi. So Nigeria is only 5 hours difference. Chat GPT. What is the time in Nigeria and is it 5 hour difference between?
checking. It's 10:53 p.m. in Lagos, Nigeria. It's 6 hours ahead of Houston.
Between
Oh,
yes.
it's only,
Yes.
so it's only
Yes.
6, but
Like
India
6 hours.
is like 12 hours ahead.
Is that question? Well, I gotta get
India.
that started here real quick.
Is that kick-ass?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on this account. I gotta go
Oh!
on that one because I'm on the spot.
Yeah,
My
me.
other phone
What
is
happened?
sticking and freezing. I think I gotta reboot it. Like Bigo ain't really running on my other phone. It usually is.
Yeah, because Bigo's haunted.
It was like because I couldn't even click on it. Like it's freezing up bad.
Well, me and military wife, Harley Quinn, she was saying how much she enjoyed seeing you and Christy, and that she lived real close to that lake. Lived close to you. When
Yeah,
she lived in
we
Ohio.
talked to her that night. I think we ended up talking
Well,
to her after
we
you
were
went to
talking about
sleep.
we were talking about you today, and I said, well, I don't know if they'll be back on.
Yeah. I think I didn't get that's when my phone started messing up, and then I wasn't on. I think for like a day or something. I am.
Ryan, Kick-Ass is on Bigo.
Doing something
That upper box. That's Kick-Ass.
So I'm gonna reboot the whole phone.
Ryan is on my YouTube right now, and I'm trying to get him to come back to Bigo. Him and military wife, I guess, a couple months ago had a little falling out, but she's not mad at him anymore. And I've been trying to get him to come back on Bigo.
Huh.
And he asked about you all the time.
Oh.
He said, Kick-Ass, Christy, love, 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 even when I was on TikTok for a year. And he even called me Dr. Cat. And I said, why do you call me Dr. Cat?
Yeah, I seen him a couple months ago, but that was the last time I seen him. When he was on Bigo.
Ryan,
Maybe 3
Ryan,
months ago.
Ryan,
maybe longer, I don't know.
Ryan, that's Kick-Ass.
I'm not seeing him.
That's Kick-Ass in the top box right there. That's my YouTube channel. My name is Chef Refund on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's kind of a strange name, right? But Ryan, you can download Bigo. Nobody's gonna kick you out, honey.
I'm looking at a car.
Oh yeah. Let me show you that it's him. Look.
Let me see if I can get this.
I'm gonna zoom in.
I'm gonna lay the phone down a minute.
There's Kick-Ass. He's on another account,
Let me see
but.
if I can set this phone up.
How's you and Christy doing? How are you and Christy doing?
Not
Good?
too bad.
That's good.
We're relaxing where we got back. I came back because I think I had to do something upstairs. I thought the patio. I thought they got low on food, but they wasn't low on So yeah, we came back a day early.
Oh wow. So
I didn't want the cats to run out of food. Now the cats in the house didn't.
Now when you go to the lake, do you camp at the lake? What do you do when you go to the lake?
Yeah. Like you can camp, or you can go to the lake and just fish. Like you just go to the lake and fish, and then go home. Yeah.
Oh, that's what
You do
y'all
it that
do.
way,
You
too.
go home. Okay.
Yeah. Like say you wanna go. Yeah, just say I got a boat. I ain't got a boat, I can get a boat. But just say I had a boat and we wanted to go, 6 a.m. We get up there, we're up there, we go out on the water all day. Like go fish, go swim, go do it, then put our boat back on the truck and come back home. Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, we haven't been nowhere. Like it's like hectic. I haven't been nowhere since last year, so we needed to go to get a 2-3 day break.
Yeah, well, you all had some health problems, so you're at least able to kind of get rid of those at least to a point to enjoy yourself. Yeah, that's torture when you have health problems. Yeah.
You're right about that. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying.
You got your smokes on you or not? I forgot to grab that one. Wait 1 second, I'm gonna unlock this toolbox real quick.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I'm coming right now. I gotta put these keys up so I don't forget. I lose this key, I gotta get a car key made.
Now Ryan left the broadcast, but he'll maybe come back.
Yeah, like I can show you these terminals. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm trying to keep all the stuff in here because if I'm going somewhere to go with, they know you tear all that shit out. Just leave it in there, right? Me and all the tools. I got a big toolbox right there, plumb loaded. That's the first toolbox, and my second one's in there. Yeah.
How many cats you got in your catio now? How many cats you got?
Couple days. Yeah. After she rested up, probably still want to cut the grass again. You already know that, Drew. She may be wanting to cut the grass in an hour or two. I don't know. Do what now? Oh, I got it. I got it.
Oh, how many cats you got in your catio?
Just 3 now. Like the real old one passed away like about 6 months ago, but I think I told you that.
Yeah.
It was real old. Cats get old. Yeah, I think he was about 14. Hey.
You know, my dad, I got a poodle.
Yeah, for the alternator.
I had a poodle when I was a senior in high school. Kick-ass. Hello.
Like that, I'm gonna get the cushion here in a minute, but I'm gonna throw this on the charge.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I mean,
I was asking him. I've known him for
there
a
we go.
time.
Yeah.
I'm asking him what I'm gonna tell him something about the dog.
You what now?
When I was a senior in high school, I got a poodle, a red poodle, and then I couldn't take care of it. My dad took care of it, and it became his dog, and it lived 18 human years.
Damn. Yeah, these dogs and cats can live that, but like the dogs we got, I'm not saying, I've heard of them living 12, 14, 15, but not 18. Damn. Boys, the pit bulls, they probably 10 to 12 pop, or a little more. Like Molly, about 8 to 10, and she's very 8 years old. Yeah, that's a long life for a poodle. Damn.
That's 18 years. That's like enough to raise a kid, I guess, if you think about it.
Don't turn red, but it ain't bad.
And then I've got a friend, he has a chocolate lab, and I've known the friend for 15 years. Now and then the chocolate lab was a puppy when I met my friend. He's older, about 70-something years old.
Them ones live a long
He's
time.
still living. The dog, but it has dementia.
Yeah.
Dementia.
Labradors,
The dog doesn't know me anymore.
retrievers.
Yeah, that dog
Yeah,
doesn't
because
know
I
me
remember
anymore.
growing up when my kids were young.
Yeah.
He lived like even way years later. I seen him and he was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
Gotta leave him in there because that's the size of that battery and shit. Let me see.
Where's Christy?
Yeah, see.
Where's Christy?
She's in the house.
Oh.
I'm going to go in there now. Trying to charge the battery up. Well, I'm going to get a cushion first. I know where the starter is now.
How long will Myrtle
She's
live?
inside.
Myrtle the turtle, how long will
She's
the turtle
good. We
live?
gave her a few worms earlier. We just, last night, we was running late, about 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the cushion. You don't want to lay on that fucking cement or that gravel. That fucking shit eats your back up. We talking about the ground, laying on the ground, laying on the, because I got to look at something, but I don't lay on the ground. I'm going to lay like a fucking cushion or something. You already came in. The dogs, wait a minute, let me see if I can flip it. Wait a minute. Oh, there. He wants to come in. Huh?
Hi.
You come in and go out 5 minutes later, buddy. Boss.
Hi.
That's Big Boss. And Miss Piggy. That's Piggy and that's Boss. And here comes Big Mama. Come on, Ma. You can't see her yet, but she's coming. Come on, Mama. Come on. Well, come on. Let's see if I can see her. This is the older one I said, probably about, she'll live about 8 or 10 years. That's about it. She's 8 years old now. Here she comes. Here's Mama. Here's Mama. That's the mama to these.
Yeah, well, don't ever
Yeah,
get
she's not getting
a
yours.
don't ever get a parakeet, because if you get a parakeet, those birds that talk or whatever, they outlive humans. You have to put them in your will.
Oh, I know. That's what I heard. Well, shit. Look at shit. I had well, through a family member, wait a minute, I'll flip this around. I had well, I could have got it, but I did have it for a little while, and then I guess it's a African tortoise live 150 years. Yeah, 150 years. Yeah. I think it's a western, like, tortoise, but of Africa. Now, the Russian tortoises, they live that long, too. You want back in, Mama?
So you almost
Come
have
back
to
in?
you have to plan it in your will to leave it to somebody or.
Yeah, like you'd have to leave something. Yeah, like in a will, in a something. A will, or yeah,
Can
a
you
living
imagine-
will, or whatever.
Can you imagine
Or something
having
else.
a bird or a turtle that you have to leave to someone else and they may
Yeah.
not even want it?
Yeah, like a regular turtle, like here, like native, or probably in Texas, or probably in Arizona, like the regular box turtles, the snapper turtles, what your swimming ready or slugs, about 40 years they can live,
Damn.
or longer. 30, 40 years.
That's almost like having a kid.
That's what I meant to get a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Hi, Christy. How you doing?
I'm good.
She said she's good. I was outside in the heat.
Miss you, Christy.
Yep.
What are you cooking for dinner?
Yeah, I think the last time last time we seen you was what, like, about 2-3 nights ago. I didn't see it. And then that's
Oh
when my
yeah,
phone,
when I was
like,
on
it
with
started.
the
Yeah, like
Well,
when the phone.
what's her
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, we're back home now.
What's her
Yeah.
name? Military wife Harley Quinn. We were actually talking about y'all yesterday, and I said, well, I don't know if we'll see him again, but I miss him. And then here you are. I'm glad you're here, Christy.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
have got, or wait a minute, no, nobody was on really, like, I was on the road probably, but we left kind of late, like, so we didn't get back until,
Right, something, six something.
we didn't leave until 5 something, 6 something, so we didn't get back.
Get
I
back.
stopped, got diesel,
Almost 10.
almost 10 o'clock.
Nine.
Just
Oh,
even
you got
hitting
a
our
diesel
town, that ain't
truck.
counting unhooking,
9:40.
putting bags up and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it back probably to the line about
Well, I
9:45.
know
In the neck
that
of the woods.
I know Harley
Here.
Quinn,
On down, but
Tinkerbell,
that's our
military
neck of the
wife.
woods.
I know
Lucasville.
she would love to see y'all. Hopefully, I don't know. She hasn't been on Bigo as much, but she might be on Bigo tonight. She was on earlier.
Who is it?
You know, Harley Quinn, military wife.
Oh yeah, I know about Harley. Like,
Yeah,
'cause all
Harley.
the
Yeah.
Beagle
Yeah.
names I couldn't remember, but I'll remember military white. But I know that's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, her original name was
Yeah.
Quinn.
yeah. When we,
Met her.
well, everybody goes way back. Like it was
Yeah,
Harley Quinn or Harley.
Yeah, I've known her for 6 or 7 years. Now I
7
haven't.
year.
I haven't. I've only known.
Yeah, we met
Peter
maybe
about
even longer than that. Yeah, because we know you for
A long time.
since the beginning almost.
I know,
Yeah.
and I've been on
Years
Bigo now 9.5 years. Can you believe?
Yeah.
That's
And
what,
even being off, like when you left for like
when I
a
left.
year and a half.
Yeah, I
but
get still contacted you and Christy, and I was on TikTok. But I
Yeah.
don't like TikTok. I hate.
See, I didn't know.
Too
Like you was
strict.
off, and I'm like, damn, where's Cat at? And I'm like, well, yeah, and
Well,
then
I
this
didn't-
happened. They was like,
But
oh,
I
you're on
didn't know.
TikTok.
But I didn't know that I could get my account back. When I went, I was a year and a half, and I got my Facebook account back because it was not
Uh-huh.
blocked. It wasn't banned. It was locked because I was in another country. And then,
Oh,
so I got my Facebook, and I thought, well, let me check on Bigo. And then,
yeah.
you know, what's his
Oh,
name?
come
That
on,
guy.
G.
You know, Jimmy, Baby Pitbull, whatever his name.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't, where is he?
Yeah, Yeah, trucker, Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah, CEO or CFO, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, talked to him a
went, he
couple
was
nights
the
ago, I said.
first
I'm trying to
person,
remember.
I
Yeah, a
went
couple
on
nights
my
ago, I seen
other
him.
Big
Two
O
nights
account.
ago.
I went on my second Dr. Cat account, and then he was the very first person that came on my broadcast. And then I thought, well, let me see if I can get my original account back, and I got it back. But I didn't think I was gonna get it back ever.
I'm going out, but I'm going to lay that cushion real quick to see if I can see where the starter is. Y'all gotta have a thing of water.
But
So.
you gotta crank it up. You remember that game I used to play on TikTok called Stray? And it's like you're a cat
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
you got
go.
one of that.
Hey
That's
guys,
cool.
you remember that game I used to play called
How
Stray?
about that? Yeah, that cat one. I forget what the name of it was. But
Stray. That I could never. I got stuck. I got so pissed at that damn game. I haven't tried to play it lately in the past year.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Peter, do you play video games? Peter's from Nigeria.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, he probably plays games, probably. Shoot, they probably got a shit ton of games, too. Like, I know a few people over in Nigeria. I can't think of one game. They used to play one game. I haven't seen him in a while, but he plays this one game. Look, fun and all that. Like, he plays it on his phone.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it. But it was, it may have been a shooting game or something. Yeah, or no, it was a hunting game or something. But some people like doing it.